Beneath the burning sands of Luxor, not a tomb, not a temple, but something far more dangerous, a living city. Not ruins, not broken walls, homes with doorways still standing, streets where footsteps once echoed, workshops where tools were left exactly where hands dropped them, bread still inside ovens, jewelry molds still warm with fingerprints, children's toys abandoned mid-play. Cities are not meant to survive like this. Cities decay. Cities are looted. Cities collapse into dust. But this one didn't. It was sealed, as if time itself was ordered to stop. And here's the part archaeologists struggle to explain. This city was abandoned overnight. No war scars, no fires, no massacre, just absence. And ancient Egypt did something even stranger. They never returned. They never rebuilt. They never spoke its name again. Almost as if this city wasn't destroyed but forbidden. What happened here? That made one of the most powerful civilizations on Earth walk away forever? Hello, everybody, and welcome to Echoes of History, where lost voices finally get to speak. Tonight, we uncover the lost golden city of Luxor, a city buried not by disaster, but by decision. Archaeologists expected graves. Instead, they found walls, then rooms, then entire neighborhoods, perfectly planned streets, houses arranged by profession, workshops separated from living quarters. This was urban design. Inside the homes were everyday objects, rings, pottery, cosmetics, tools worn smooth by use. Nothing looked ceremonial. This was daily life interrupted. What shocked experts most was preservation. Mud brick walls still upright, painted symbols still visible, seals on doors never broken. This wasn't a forgotten city. This was a paused city. Built during the reign of Amenhotep III, a king so wealthy his era was called Egypt's Golden Age, which raises the first impossible question. Why would a golden age abandon its own heart, a king, a dynasty, and a sudden break? Amenhotep III ruled when Egypt had no rivals. Gold poured in from Nubia. Foreign kings begged for favor. Luxor became the empire's beating heart. The Golden City was its engine. Craftsmen forged royal statues. Priests prepared rituals. Administrators recorded every grain of gold. Everything functioned. Then something breaks. Amenhotep III fades from records. His son, Akhenaten, does the unthinkable. He abandons Luxor, rejects the gods, moves the capital to the desert, and leaves this city untouched, not reused, not repurposed, left to vanish. Empires don't abandon cities without reason, especially not at their peak, which suggests this wasn't politics. This was fear. Inside homes, archaeologists noticed patterns. Objects were not packed. They were dropped. Bread left half-baked. Tools left mid-task. Jewelry unfinished. People don't leave like this unless they believe they are coming back, or they are running from something they don't understand. There were no bodies, which rules out invasion, no scorch marks, which rules out fire. But there were sealed doorways, blocked rooms, walls hurriedly covered with sand. In ancient Egyptian belief, places could become ritually contaminated, dangerous to inhabit, dangerous to remember. Once that happened, you leave forever. After abandonment, history changes. Records go silent. The city's name disappears. Maps forget it ever existed. Temples nearby continue functioning, but never mention the city. Generation after generation walks above it without knowing what lies beneath. This wasn't decay. This was erasure. Ancient Egypt understood memory as power. To forget something was to neutralize it. The Golden City wasn't destroyed. It was buried alive. Sand protected what people feared, and now 3,000 years later, that protection is gone. The city speaks again. It tells us Egypt wasn't just glorious, it was fragile. Power created anxiety. Knowledge created danger. And sometimes, survival meant walking away from everything you built. The lost golden city wasn't lost, it was silenced. History remembers kings, but cities remember truth. And this city tells us something chilling. Civilizations don't always fall from weakness. Sometimes they fall from knowing too much. The question is no longer, why did they leave? The real question is, what happened here that made staying impossible?